Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Heather, and on this channel we like to walk a very fine line between a shopping addicted makeup monster and a responsible adult with a makeup hobby. Now, I really enjoy eyeshadows, singles, duochromes, multichromes, blush, highlighter, bronzer, lip gloss, basically everything except for pressed glitter, and today we are going to be doing a purchase or pass video. So we're going to talk about all the new releases that are coming out and whether or not we're going to pick them up. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, stick with me. We're getting into it right now. It's been a while since I've filmed one of these videos, let me tell you. So we have a lot to go over. The first thing let's talk about is the Glamlight and Michaela J makeup collab. I think we've talked about this once before, but I'm not entirely sure we got to see the entire reveal. This has already launched and sold out and is now open for a pre-order. And I'm super excited by this. I ordered the palette. I didn't feel the need to get the other products in the collection, but I thought the palette was so pretty that I needed to pick that one up. The next thing is the Shine by SD Enchantment palette, and this is going to be coming June 12th, so it's actually already released, and it is $40 Canadian or $33 US, and it appears to be 9 kind of duochrome type shades. It does look very pretty, but I feel like I have a lot of these shades already. There are some Shine by SD shadows that I'm really interested in picking up, but these are not those shades. So I think if I do place an order, it's going to be for like specific singles rather than just like a big palette. Milani is adding to their collection. This is the Hydrate and Replenish Aqua Bloom collection, created with marine superfoods like nourishing red algae, blue-green algae, spirulina, and hyaluronic acid. And there is a jelly mask, a toner, and a water cream. I think it sounds delightful. I love the packaging. Like, these kind of blues, these are like my favorite color. When I say my favorite color is blue, it's these blues. So this really speaks to me. I will almost definitely be picking this up. I don't know exactly when, but I'll definitely be picking up at least the toner and the water cream. Alright, the next thing we have is deodorant. Oh no. Oh wait. Lime Crime made face highlights that look like deodorant, and I don't know why. But they have, let's see, 9 shades, and they go from light to deep, but they also go very orange, so I'm not quite sure why. I don't really feel the need to pick anything from this collection up. I just don't really see the appeal, so I'll be passing over this collection. You guys, my lashes, I can't wait to pull them off. They did not adhere properly, and I'm really irritated by them. Makeup Revolution is adding yet another makeup brand to their sub-brands, of which there are already about 10. And this is the Planet Revolution, which is, ironically enough, supposed to be an environmentally friendly makeup brand. From the brand that releases as much garbage as ColourPop does, I don't know where they come off coming up with an environmentally friendly brand, but that's what they have done. Pass. Alright. Kaja Beauty is releasing 2 new bento trios, and these are matte stacks. They're $21 each. There's more of a warm toned one and then more of a neutral toned one. The appeal for me for the stacks is the shimmers, because the shimmer quality is so nice. It's very buttery, it's very glittery without being a pressed glitter, and when you put it on the lids, it's so like ethereal. It's like little dragonfly wings all over your eyes. It looks beautiful. So to pick up $21 for 3 mattes, BH Cosmetics released the this is the Give Back Pride palette, and it is a 12 color rainbow palette basically, and $10 of the sale of each palette is going to go towards the Trevor Project donation, with a minimum of $25,000 donated. I think that's a really cool thing that they're doing, but I don't love the palette. I feel like it's kind of tacky looking, like the decorations of it, and the actual color story is really boring. And I feel like BH is so, they've had a lot of really good color stories recently in their palettes, like especially the Paris palette, which we'll talk about later, looks so pretty. So for them to do something kind of like this just seems so lazy. Davina is launching the Halo Moon collection, which has a few new mattes. It looks like 3 mattes and then 6 kind of iridescent duochrome multichrome type shades. They are very pretty shades. I can't argue with the beauty of these shades, but I do already have their sugar Sugar Drops collection, so I don't feel like I need any extra iridescent multichromes because I feel like I have so many already. Alright, Artist Couture is releasing the Supreme Bronze eyeshadow palette for $42, and then an oil for $45, which is so expensive. Oh my gosh, how much? I don't even know how much product you get in that oil. It doesn't seem like a lot. It looks like a lip gloss tube almost, but can't possibly be for that price. Anyway, the palette is too neutral for me. It's got a couple pops of color, like a yellow and an orange, but it's way too neutral, so I'm going to pass over that. Playing in Makeup by Yolando is releasing the Earthly Desires eyeshadow palette, which is going to be 18 shades. And the reason I tagged this is because it looks like the Nabla side by side palette. Like, I'll try to put a picture of both of them so that you can see them side by side. But the color stories just look so similar. I mean, obviously there's a couple extra shades in the Playing in Makeup by Yolando palette, but literally otherwise the color stories are like practically the same. ColourPop is releasing the Hello Kitty collection, which has already released, of course. And so there's 4 eyeshadow quads, 2 blushes, a couple lip products, and I think a lip scrub. I didn't pick anything up from this collection. I do like the little eyeshadow quads, but I typically don't use quads. Like, they're just too small for me. And these are all monochromatics. I own almost all of the original 9-pan monochromatics, so at this point these would just be redundant in my collection. Oh Lord, you guys. Moira Cosmetics is coming for my entire paycheck. Okay? They released this gorgeous Gorgina highlighter, and then there are some bronzers in the same collection that just look absolutely stunning. I think they're like $12 or $14, something like that. So I'm very interested in picking these up. Alright. Kimchi Chic Beauty is releasing the Cheeky Threesome blushes, and they have 4 different variations, 2 that are a little bit lighter and 2 that are a little bit more vibrant. So I think that's pretty cool, but the deepest one actually appears to be more like 2 bronzing shades in a blush, so it's kind of an odd choice, but I think the color stories are interesting. I actually think I like the bottom left one the most, that has like the corally peachy colors. So yeah, I'll probably pass over those, but I did think they were kind of cool. Right. LA Girl is releasing the Glossy Tint lip stains, and I think these are going to be pretty similar to the Wet n Wild product, where they have that sort of lip gloss type consistency when you put them on, and as you kind of eat and do things, the gloss comes off but the stain stays behind. I think that's what that's going to be like, so it's very, very cool. Alright. e.l.f. Cosmetics is releasing the e.l.f. Love Pride Collection sweatshirt, and it looks like to be a crew neck hoodie that just says e.l.f. Love and rainbow print on it. They're going to be donating some money to It Gets Better on behalf of this product. I don't see a price for this, but I do think it's kind of a cool concept. Let's see if they have it on the website already. e.l.f. They want $50 for this sweatshirt. Get the hell out of here. It better be free shipping. Oh my god, get the hell out of here. e.l.f. gives you an entire palette for $14, and they want this freaking hoodie for $50. Okay. I know it donates to a charity, but damn. Damn. Alright. NBA Cosmetics is releasing So Jelly Multichrome eyeshadows, and they appear to be like a liquid eyeshadow that you can kind of paint onto the eyes. I do think that that's a pretty concept. I do like the colors that they chose, but again, I have a pretty good collection of Clionadh shadows at this point, so I don't think I need them in a liquid form because I already have them in powder form. Clarity Cosmetics is releasing a couple new palettes. They have 2 5-pan palettes called Plush and Wedding. The Wedding one I could really just leave right behind. The Plush is kind of interesting because it has some kind of like plummy purpley shades, which I think is kind of cool, but then there's like a pop of red, which is just kind of odd to me. But then this like swampy swamp monster green palette is what's really calling me. This is the Cobra palette, and it's going to be a mix of mattes and shimmers. I believe the brand has said that this palette is going to be $36, which is really pricey for what you're getting. So I'll probably pass over that palette, but I do think that's a really pretty color story. Ooh, okay. Unicorn Cosmetics is releasing the Angel collection, and the main thing is a palette. And this palette has a bunch of split pans in the center, and then the top and bottom row are just like single pans. They did a similar thing with their Halloween palette, which was called, I think, like Wicked, something like that, which I think is a cool, like, kind of grungy color story. I think I have enough shadows in the colors that I was really interested in out of that palette though, so I don't think I'm going to end up picking that one up, even though it was on my wish list for a long time. But this one really calls to me because of the sort of cool tone pinky purpley blues, and then also kind of these springy greens at the bottom. Like, I'm really drawn to that. The mirror I kind of like, the brushes I kind of like. I mean, I'm kind of down for it all. There is a self-tanner collab included in this, which is just so odd. So I would definitely skip over that. And I don't really need like the loose pigment. I probably don't need the lashes because I have a ton of lashes, but the rest of it I'm kind of down for. I'll probably wait till it comes to Beauty Bay though, because it seems to be a little bit more affordable when you get it from Beauty Bay than when you buy from their website directly. I don't know why that is, but it is what it is. Makeup Revolution is releasing a Bratz collection, and it appears to be 5 palettes, a brush set in a bag, some lip products, some eyeliners. I mean, they just have a ton of stuff. I was never like a Bratz fiend when I was a kid. I think Bratz was still kind of a thing when I was a kid, but I don't know, I just was never like into it. So I'll be passing over all this stuff entirely, but it exists. Are we surprised my camera died again? Anyway, Buxom and Ashcombe are collaborating to make a 12-pan palette. It is $39. It's a lot of neutrals with a couple of pops of kind of a coral red, 2 purples, and sort of a blue shimmer shade. I find this release really boring. I know this girl is a makeup artist, and I'm sure she's super, super talented. She looks super pretty, but it just is not enough for me to like want to spend that kind of money on a palette, especially since I don't really know the collaborator that well. Alright, Besame is releasing this Disney collab. It's going to be a refillable pressed powder compact and a lip product. There's going to be 12 different character, like princess characters that they're going to be modeling these after. They're going to release every few weeks. They're $125, and they're limited edition. Only 500 units of each product is being released. The enamel work on them looks so pretty, but $125 for a lipstick and a powder, get the hell out of here. So that's a no for me. MAC is releasing the Pride and Joy Liner Vault, and it's basically a rainbow of liners that you could use. I think that's actually the most thoughtful concept that MAC has put together in about 3 years. So I will give them mad credit for that. They're going to be donating 100% of the selling price to the Hetrick Martin Institute through the Viva Glam Fund, which will help fight for the empowerment of LGBTQIA+ community. And it's available June 23rd. That I think is hella cool. So the fact that it's completely getting, like, everything is getting donated and Mac's kind of taking a loss on it, I think that's a pretty cool concept. I wish they would stop trying to take losses on the rest of their products though and actually give us something interesting. Next, Odenzai is releasing the Saga of Freya collection. So there's a bag duo that you can get if you buy all of the products, which is kind of a shame because I think the bags are really cute and I would probably buy them by itself, but I don't need any of the rest of this. It's an 18-pan palette, and then there's 2 9-pan palettes. There's a brush set. I think the sort of like minty green orange color story palette is very pretty. If I had to pick one, I would probably pick that one. But I don't feel like called enough to these products to want to go online and make a purchase, especially because they're pretty expensive. And the brush set is about $35. So that better be a fantastic brush set. Laneige is releasing a limited edition lip sleeping mask in a peach iced tea flavor, which I think is kind of cool. I'm not a big like iced tea person, but I do love peach, so I wonder if it's more like peachy or more tea. Like if it has kind of like an herbal undertone to it, I probably wouldn't like it too much. But I do think that's kind of cool. It's got vitamin C in it, hyaluronic acid. I love the Laneige lip sleeping masks. I just got one as a gift from a friend of mine, and it's the vanilla one. Oh my god, it smells so good. So yeah, I will probably pass over that one because I have a whole one upstairs I need to use first, and I don't really need to be buying backups of lip masks, even though I want to. I'll try to restrain myself. Okay, Essence Makeup is releasing a new Lash Princess mascara. So this one, my absolute favorite mascara is the Volume Boosting Lash Princess, which is the black and green tubes. And now they have this kind of fuchsia tube, and this is the Curl and Volume Mascara. My lashes tend to, these are clearly not my actual lashes, but my lashes tend to straighten throughout the day. Like I can curl them at the beginning of the day and they'll lose that curl pretty quick. So I am really excited to try this. It has an hourglass shaped wand similar to the Too Faced Better Than Sex wand, which I do really like that shape of wand. So I would definitely be curious to try this. I'll probably pick it up the next time I make an order from Ulta or, oh, it's on Amazon? Hold please. Okay, it is in stock already on Amazon, so I have already added it to my cart, and it is going to be in my next order that I make from Amazon. Pharmacy is releasing the Honeymoon Glow Body Lotion, and this is in 12% AHA/BHA resurfacing serum with honey and prickly pear. That sounds like it would smell delightful, you guys. I probably don't need to purchase this because it's probably super expensive. $40 for 4.7 fluid ounces. Dang. Dang, she's expensive. That sounds delightful. This is the kind of thing I would love to see in a BoxyCharm. Alright, Kimchi Chic is also releasing new makeup bags, and I actually really like the sizes and shapes that they did. They're $15, and I don't hate them. I probably won't purchase them because I'll probably wait to see if other brands come out with the same like shapes, because I kind of like the little like lunchbox one on the right. I'll probably wait to see if anybody else comes out with something similar, but that's cute. And Spectrum Collections and Mitch Keegan, who I don't know who that is doing 4 brush sets in bags inspired by the Amalfi Coast, and it looks like they come with like lip masks or lip scrubs, something like that. These are so pretty. Like, I don't know if I'm just the only person that's obsessed with like lemons and like blue and white tile and like that whole vibe, or if I just really need a vacation. But these are $72 each. That's way too expensive. For what this is, that's way too expensive. So that'll be an absolute pass for me, but it's like, do I have to pass? Because it's so pretty. Beauty Creations is launching the Beautiful and Bright Summer Collection. It has a tie-dye rainbow brush set, a tie-dye palette, and some face duos. I think the collection is pretty cute. It does not look like there's any pressed glitters in there, although it's a little hard to tell, but I don't think there is. I think the brushes are what called to me the most out of the collection, but I'll probably pass over this whole collection. Oh, BH Cosmetics is releasing Puerto Rico palette, the Paris palette, and then a bronzer palette. I forget what that's from. Tanned in Tulum. I don't know where that is, but that's fine. The Paris palette is what I want. It's $17. It's got some blues, some teals, some purpley shades, a couple of kind of cranberry burgundy shades. I am obsessed with it already. I want it right now. I'm waiting to see if it shows up at Ulta because I don't like having to order straight from the BH Cosmetics site because it takes them like 3 months to ship your product. And I don't really like paying for expedited shipping on something that's so inexpensive. Like, I'll double the cost just to get the palette at a reasonable time. So I'm not going to mess with all that. I'm going to wait till it comes to Ulta, and then I'm for sure picking that one up. Sugar Drizzle Polish is releasing multi-chrome eyeliners, and I do think that that's a pretty cool concept, but I do have a ton of multi-chrome powders, so I don't really think I need these liners, because I feel like whatever I have, like I have powders that I can do a liner effect with just as easily, and I'm not sure that the contour, at least of my eye in particular, is enough to like really make that whole color gradient happen, so I'll be passing over that one. Too Faced is coming up with the Brow Wig, which is a brow gel, pomade. Oh no, I'm sorry. They have a brow wig, pomade. No. Oh my god. I've had like 4 sips of wine, you guys, and I'm still struggling. There is the Brow Wig, which is a brow gel, and the pomade in a pencil, which is the brow shaper and filler. So, yeah, this one is... It exists, that's what I can say. I am not super interested in this. I don't want to pay high-end prices for brow products. Like, not anymore. Not since I found LA Girl Shady Slim. So, I'll be passing over that. Collie Cosmetics is releasing this new palette. It appears to be like a couple maybe that's doing this launch. And they are releasing this palette that has blues, purples, teals, and kind of some purple colors in it. Cranberries. Blues, purples, teals, and cranberries. And this palette looks so pretty, so pigmented. They said the price is going to be anywhere from like $25 to $35. So I would definitely want to see what the price turns into before making a final decision. But I do love how deep the shades go. I think it is a really pretty palette. e.l.f. is releasing some putty bronzers. And when I was looking through the color selection, it actually looks like some are more warm toned and some are cool toned enough you may be able to use them as contours. So a putty bronzer and contour, those would be like $6 each. I would be so down for that. So I'll keep an eye out for these to come to Ulta and then probably pick them up with my next order. Maybe the Paris palette will be there by then too. Alright. Woma by Sharon C. Beauty is releasing a new collection, and it looks like it's a sub-brand for Woma Beauty, and it's going to be an ingredient-conscious, eco-friendly, vegan, cruelty-free brand centered around like care. So skincare, self-care, soul care, care for our planet, care for our furry friends, care for all of us. The first things they're releasing is a cleansing oil for $14.99, a water activated cleansing wipe for $5.99, which is not super earth friendly, but okay. A face serum, $17.99, a foundation, $14.99, a gloss that's $6.99, and a mascara that's $7.99. I'd be kind of interested in trying out the cleansing oil because I've been really into like a double cleanse step recently, so that's probably what I would try out of anything there. Alright, Nabla is going to be coming to the Tribe Beauty Box, which I think is amazing. I love Nabla products. And the first thing that they have revealed is coming are 2 cutie palettes and 3 of their Aero Stylos. And the palettes, there's a blue toned palette, there's a warm tone neutral palette, and then there's 3 stylos, one of which is a navy color. The blue toned palette and the navy stylo call to me so much. Like, if I could just get those 2 things, I would be completely content with this box. Like, I don't even care about the other palettes. So I'll have to wait and see what else is coming to that palette to the box, because I'm very curious. And the last time they did a Nabla collection, it was a really good box and a really good deal. You got a brush set, a mascara, the side-by-side palette, and I want to say there was something else in there. And it was like $30 or $40. It was basically the price of the palette, and you got everything else for free. So I'm very curious to see what else is going to be in there. I'm very excited about that. And the last thing that we're going to talk about today is the Fenty Beauty new shade that they've released, which is Heat, or Hot Cherry. And it's, oh gosh, it's a plumping lip gloss. So it has pepper and ginger root in it that plumps your lips. It's $22. It has a peach scent, and it's got like some moisturizing kind of ingredients and stuff too. I don't know. I might be open to trying that one. Like, I do like plumping glosses, but I just don't know. $22 is a lot. But I did pick up the Milk Makeup one that they do. The has the Sichuan peppercorns in it, so I could be convinced to try that. I think for sure. Alright, And that is everything that I think we have to talk about this week for a purchase or pass. Let me know in a comment down below, what are some things that you've been looking at? What are you lusting after? I would definitely like to know. Also, I just want you to know, if you have not seen one of my videos before, this type of video was inspired by Samantha March, and so I'll have her information linked down below, as well as the link to the community playlist where we all post content related to whether or not we're going to be buying new makeup. So you can definitely check out other creators on that playlist. If you've come over from the playlist, hello and welcome. I hope you stick around. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.